So I'm going to show you guys our dining room and a couple of things I grabbed to spruce it up a little bit, and a cheaper version obviously than how you would be paying for it if you were to buy outright in the store. Okay, so the lighting's bad because I'm aiming right at the window, but I have these two spots on the wall. So like right here that I wanted to do something. And then this part of the wall, I'm actually going to use this shelf that I already had. It's not new. So I'm gonna put that up. So it's dusty. Gotta clean that off. Just pulled it out of the garage and put that right there. So that's gonna go in the bigger space. And then over here, I wanted to do eat, but the 3 like solid letters, nothing fancy. I didn't want them on a sign. I want the letters like just basically floating. And the only ones I've found that are as simple as I need them to be are like $10 each. I didn't want to spend $30 because I'm too cheap for 3 letters. So I found some blank ones at Michael's. I'll show you. And then over here, I wanted just something simple, but not too boring. Okay, so these are the letters I grabbed. They're 8 inches and there's like a little beveled edge, and they're raw wood. So I don't have to do anything for them to be ready to paint. These were normally $7 each, which even that I think was too much, but I had a coupon, so I ended up paying $5 and change for each of them. So I'm at half of the price of what the ones that were fully painted already that I would have bought. And they're actually gonna go boom. Ugh. E-A-T. I like the idea of them being vertical instead of how you would typically read. So these are going to be painted black. So this is what I got to go on the other side. Super basic. And what I was looking for was something that had like a black trim or wood trim with black on the middle and maybe a little bit embellishment. I couldn't find anything that wasn't too over the top. Like it'd be almost perfect, but just a little too extra for me. Normally $24.99. It was 66% off. I think I paid $8 and change for this one. So on this also, I'm just going to paint the outside, like the trim, the border. That's what it's called, the border. I'm going to paint that black and then leave that the color it is. And then I'm going to show you what I could do after also. So to give it like just a little bit of color, you can get some like fake greenery, wrap it around any of these pieces, or you can get something like this. I just have like a little plant that I put in this, like this goes around it. But this would be an idea of something you could also do. Like get one of these little miniature wreath things. This is from the dollar section at Target, by the way. And you could put something on. This, I wouldn't use this exact one, but I would use something super similar if I was gonna do it. You might have to adjust your pieces and then slap a little hot glue on there. And then you could have something like that. It's really cute. I might actually just use that one on there. I just wanted something a little brighter green. And then this is what I got to go on that brown shelf. So I'm going with the black, and then natural wood look has the accent color because we have so much white already around the house, the white and gray. So that's what I'm gonna try to do, redecorating on a budget. So let's see how it turns out. Okay, so I put the shelf up. I will show you, it looks cute. And then I got this stuff going on over here. So I'm gonna paint those wooden letters right now. And I'm just gonna use black acrylic paint. Nothing crazy. I have like the little bottles you can get for like $1. So I'm gonna paint those at the table, and they'll dry super quick because it's raw wood, so it should absorb it pretty quickly. And then I'll start measuring to line those up to say eat. I'm gonna use gloss because I didn't double check, and my regular one is not gonna be enough to cover all of them. So we're just gonna try the gloss and I'm sure it'll be fine. Here is the result of the painting so far. I will be curious, whoops, if it lightens up as it dries. I think it's going to. It's soaking in the paint pretty good. Step 2, painting the edge. Okay, so again, the lighting's not fantastic because of the window right behind, but I'm gonna just hold the camera here and show you how I'm getting the edges without taping it or anything. So I'm like getting just a little bit on the edge. I'm using a different brush also. And then I'm gonna do a few swipes until it's like not so wet. And then I'm doing the edges. It's moving pretty quickly. This wood is like sucking it in too. Done with the top. And you know what? I didn't intend to, but it was crisp all the way around this side also. So I think instead of painting this black, I'm gonna keep that the natural color also. So it's literally just going to be this top part that's black. And I don't know why something so simple just makes it look nicer, I think. But so I'm just gonna let these dry for probably about 15 minutes or so, just to really make sure they're dry. The wood really soaked it up like quick. This was the most recent part I painted, and it's getting sucked up pretty good. So it shouldn't take too long to dry. The letters, I did like a shiny, so these ones are harder to tell. I'm gonna have to touch them to make sure. And then I'm gonna hang them. So there's half of it hung up so far. It looks really good. I'm really happy. And the letters I know are gonna be difficult for me because I have to do 3 perfectly straight lines. So I'm gonna have to try to figure out, I'm gonna have to do like a full line down the middle that's straight and then just put them on and then erase as I go. But that looks so cute. I'm so glad I did the black trim. Simple, but I love it. I like it. All right, letters are up. I just need to go in and erase the pencil line. So I'm gonna take them off and do that. They're actually, Jason just measured and said it's about a 1/4 inch off from the distance between the letters, and I'm debating if I want to swap them. I can't tell if it looks noticeable enough. But we're done. Took a couple hours from start to finish, including painting, measuring, hanging, and all of that stuff. So some somewhat DIY farmhouse decor on a budget was kind of fun, and I'm sure I'll do more.